Hello, welcome back. Today I'm drinking Talisker 18-year-old. This is a single malt Scotch whisky from the Isle of Skye, which is on the west coast of Scotland, not far away from Islay. It's bottled at 45.8% alcohol. It's chill filtered and it also has some added colouring, I believe. It's matured in ex-bourbon and some ex-sherry casks, I believe. I do remember reading that somewhere online, but I could be wrong. It's a lightly peated whisky. It's very similar to an Islay whisky, but it's produced on the Isle of Skye instead of Islay. I had the 10-year-old last year. I gave it a very good review and a very good score. I have had this bottle for about a month. I've had nearly a third of a bottle. I've had 1 or 2 glasses a week of this. I'm taking my time with this one. It was quite expensive for me. It cost me £85. That's not too bad for an 18-year-old whisky. It's reasonably priced, I would say. It's about on my limit. I wouldn't pay much more than £85 for this. Anyway, I poured some out about 30 minutes ago. The colour is standard amber colour, but as I say, I believe it has some added colouring. I have given this some time to open up. I do think it needs it. On the nose I'm getting very light smoke. And a bit of sweetness. Dark fruits. Not much more really. It's a very light nose. I get no alcohol burn. On the taste I get a bit of spice up front, but it's very gentle. And then I get the smoke. It's lightly peated, as I say. It's not a medicinal peat. It's just very light smoke, like from a bonfire. And at the back I get a bit of chocolate. I get no alcohol burn at all. It goes down very easily. I'll have another sip. It's very rich. Again, up front I get a bit of spice and alcohol kick, you could say, but it's very gentle. In the mid palate, very light peat smoke. It's faded quite a bit from when I first opened it. It's very light indeed. It's just in the background now. And at the back I get some chocolate and maybe some coffee, I would say. It's not particularly fruity. It's not like Speyside whiskey really. It's darker, I would say. I don't get the apples or the citrus fruity flavours. It's peat smoke, chocolate, coffee, a touch of brown sugar maybe. It's very nice stuff. It's a bit softer than the 10-year-old, I think. The 10-year-old was a bit spicier and it had more of an alcohol burn than this one. It was a little bit sweeter as well, I would say. This one is a more toned down version of the 10-year-old. It's a bit more flavourful as well. Yeah, I think this is a softer version of the 10-year-old. It's easy to drink. It's not as spicy. It's not as prickly. It's slightly less smoky as well. It's just a better version of the 10-year-old really. It's definitely a step up from the 10. The finish is pretty long. I can still taste the chocolate and the smoke at this moment. I'm very impressed with this whiskey. It is better than the 10-year-old. I gave the 10-year-old an 8 out of 10, so I have to give this one a 9 out of 10. It is really excellent stuff. It's rich, it's tasty, it's very well made, it's easy to drink, it's very well balanced, it's smoky and it's sweet, but it's not too sweet. It's not particularly fruity. As I say, I get a bit of smoke and some chocolate and maybe some coffee at the back to balance out the sweetness. It's a delicious whiskey. I will definitely buy this again as soon as I've finished this one. It is one of the nicest whiskies I've tried. It is really amazing stuff. I highly recommend it. Okay, that's it. I'll be back soon with another review. Take care. Bye bye.